What's up, people? Welcome back to Paradise. This Timberborn map, we're playing Folktales, and let's get started. Last time we built some new water pumps over here, and we still got more to build over there. I also put in some more water wheels, which looks like they're all done, which is good. It's not going to matter as much at this exact moment, but I wanted them put in because I really needed them. I just needed them in. So I've been trying to figure out what my next step is, and the biggest thing was to bring up our water. So I am trying to wait. Let's see. Why haven't they? Of course. It's no storage space. Of course. Yeah. So like, it always feels like there's never enough storage space. Anyways, it just means I'm not using enough metal. That's really what it is. So for the time being, let's fix this. What we're going to do is we are going to put another... You know what? I'm kind of thinking we're gonna make a storage facility over here. But in the meantime, for that metal, how about we just do this? We just take a couple of said, little storage, small piles. I couldn't remember what they were called. You'll have to excuse me. We'll take those, and we will set those for metal blocks. Man, I can't believe I'm full up on metal blocks right now. And in that same note, we are going to remove the area for this because I want to do some more storage over here, and I think that'll be a good place for it. It's kind of out of the way, and granted, I could get more trees, but I got other plants. I got other things to do. So we have a lot of things. I have a lot of ideas running right now. And the problem is some of those ideas require a lot of science. Like, we're 2.5K and we need 4 to get to a mine. Right now, we are sitting pretty on metal, so we don't necessarily need the mine. But I still need them to finish things. And yes, I said last time we were going to put lemonade in this one, and we're going to do it. I don't know. We're just going to do it. So then we are going to delete that, and we need you to come pick these up in a hurry. And I also think I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of my treated planks for now. I can pause this while on this wheel because I really don't need that running. But I'm thinking I'm going to get rid of my treated planks for the moment. The real reason to being... Ooh. Bro. Yes. I'm happy that you got all of those trees. I got some over there. The cutting area. If I just move one of these back here, they should be able to get everything because this guy can't. Yep. So I'll just move one beaver back here and that'll take care of that. And if I would stop getting distracted. You know what? And I got to put this lumberjack back in here because you know what? I did not realize there was still trees up here for him to take down. Okay. Oh, I got rid of that before he could plant that explosive. Oh gosh, it was so... it's okay. It's fine. Boom. And look at us. We're at 1.7k water. So I don't feel as bad doing this. And then putting that one right there. I don't feel nearly as bad now. Yeah, I don't feel nearly as bad now because with those 3 beavers get here, our water is sustainable. And with that being the case, it's quitting time now. We are going to increase our population size. And I'm sure there's probably going to be somebody out there like, oh, why are you doing this? I have reasons. I have reasons. Yes. I have reasons. Okay. It's morning. Here we go again. Oh. Now the question is, will we be able to get all this done before the workday ends? The dynamite is super close this time. Okay. We'll slow it down. We'll boom those. And I'm getting the housing ready. Should be a flip on this side. And then we make that one the priority because that one gets us back to that. And then we will put in a contemplation spot here. And then we will put in our lamp decoration. We'll put in our lantern back here. And we are going to put in our shrub. And then all of this. Super high prioritize everything. Let's see how much they get done before it's time to go to bed. 2 of them done. 2 of the houses done. Did I get the timing? I got the timing right. No one's sleeping outdoors tonight.
There was much rejoicing.
I'm actually quite excited about that. I got the timing right and no one is sleeping outdoors. Hey, your boy did something right this time. Okay. It's the next day. Let's see. We're going to do this again. And then we put the dynamite in. I prioritize the dynamite. I think we can get it done even faster this time. Because 1, we started earlier, and 2, if I set the dynamite to go off in multiple places, that means it blows up faster. No incidents. Get my housing set up. there. Rotate, rotate, flip, flip. And then we put our paths. And then our well-being, we need that contemplation spot there. And then we're going to need our decorations. So a lantern here. You know what? I think... Does that lantern cover more? Nope. Bush here. Bush here. High prioritize all of it. Everything. I didn't mean to high prioritize the bush, but irrespective, they should be doing that. Oh, let's speed it up. I have faith that they'll get all of these done. And no one is sleeping on the floor again tonight. That is amazing. I got the timing down. And then we just need to clean up all of the debris. You know, because boom. Look at that housing. We have enough for 96 beavers. And with 96 beavers, that means we're going to have a lot more beavers to do stuff.
Hot damn!
Oh, that's pretty crazy. We're actually topped out on water storage. Well, I'm sure we won't be after, you know, everybody drinks and eats tonight, but I like that. So let's see. That's wheat flour, that's pine resin, that's pine resin, that's wheat flour, chestnuts. Okay, I think I'm going to switch this back over to grilled chestnuts so we can start getting some chestnuts going. That should be good. They picked up that water. Now, to me, the real question is going to become, oh, you finished cleaning up now. Okay. So, we got the housing. We got the housing done. And that got down quick. So, up here, I was putting this in because we have our smelter, we have our explosives factory. What we're going to need next is we're really going to need a refinery. And as much as I want a refinery, centrifuge does extract. The centrifuge does extract. I'm pretty sure it's a refinery that I want. No, refinery does biofuels. So no, I want a centrifuge. So our centrifuge is 600. We're at 2,900. I think, like, I'm really thinking we're at a good place where we could just actually run the centrifuge and start getting our extract, because we can use extract for bigger dynamite and dynamiting stuff out. So I think I'm gonna bite the bullet and get the centrifuge so we can at least start that. I mean, it feels like the right thing to do. You know what? No, we're not going to do that. You know why? Where's my tunnels? That's 2,000. I want my tunnels. Because tunnels are faster. And I need extract for tunnels anyway. So, yeah, centrifuge is going to be the way to go. Like, really. I mean, a centrifuge is going to be the way to go. It's going to set me back down to 2,300 science, 23 100 science, 2.3k. I really do want to get to a mine, but we're still not at a point where we're hurting on metal. So what I think I'm going to do is I think I'm going to do this centrifuge. And then a path here, path there. And I actually feel like I'm going to do another tank up here. Flip. And this is going to hold extract, which is that one. Four beavers and 200 horsepower. That's creating 1,000. And the science ratio is way higher. 0.75 an hour, and these are what? One an hour, or that's 10 every 3/4 of an hour with 4 beavers versus 4 every hour. You know what? I wasn't going to put it up here, but I think up here is actually going to be a really good spot for it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to place enough of those down, and I'm going to bite the bullet and put the observatory up here. And I like, yes, it's fortunately it's not going to be a sunk cost fallacy thing, because the simple fact is that 1,000 science, I'm going to make it back so quickly. And it's going to allow me to do a whole lot of other things that I'd like to. And then the other thing I want to do is this here. I want to blow that up because I want that full 6, the full space of 6. Let me make sure. Yep. Clear. I can blow that up. So, man, already we're topped off on water. Like, I feel like I need more tanks for water. Maybe I should build another level to this water tower. I mean, I can. It doesn't hurt. You know what? We're going to do that. And trying to think of it, I don't know exactly how they're going to get up there at this moment. To build those. Let's see. Let's see if we can game this out. Really, I would just need to... Well, one thing I wanted to do was this. Because I'm pretty sure... Six. Yeah, I'm sure you're probably thinking this is looking pretty weird, and yeah, it kind of is. But I'm gonna put some stuff up here and make it another little housing area. So I need them to be able to get up here. Like, that's the whole thing. I need them to be able to reach this. And let's see if I just put 2 more large warehouses up here. But what we're going to do is, I think I'm going to like minimum priority on these. Oh. Okay, yeah, I'm going to minimize those. Why is everything looking like that? Oh, a drought's approaching. I guess this is going to be the first, like the first look at all of this. Oh, yeah, I guess. Oh, see, over here they were able to build because there was nothing on top of this. Over here, they would have to get up here to be able to build anything. But if I put, it was 3s, right? You know, I probably should have put to see if I was at the height limit before I even started doing all of this extra nonsense. Oh, but it looks like it's going to be fine. My water towers are going to be fine. And I think this one I should only need a double. If I need a single later, I can take care of that. If I need 2 singles later, I can take care of that. So yeah, shenanigans going on over here because we have water towers. Oh, it is there and it's manned. So you know what? I am going to delete these. And our science is going to skyrocket. We have 4 beavers with nothing to do, which is fine. Because with those deleted, I'm actually going to build another builder's hut here and here. And then I'm going to get rid of this one and remove this builder's hut. I'm kind of just rearranging things at the moment, but I have a plan of what I'm trying to do. At least I keep telling myself that. We'll see how good this plan actually is. But it's something I want to try. And it's going to require getting up here. And oh, I'm not making it up there with that. And now that I think about it, am I going to have to? I don't know. I'm telling you, shenanigans on some of this stuff. I am looking at things and let's see. Yeah, I'll worry about all that later. This is going to need it more. So we'll see who comes to demolish that. Yeah, they have. Yeah, it says it's hooked to the power. It just, You know, every once in a while, I get worried that I screwed something up when I decided to do something. But no, they're max horsepower. They're creating extract. I feel like I need a bigger pump. But man, we're already back up to 2.1k science. That is what I was talking about. Oh, 4 beavers injured and 1 with nothing to do in range. Okay, he cleared out that entire area. Bravo, sir. Bravo. And then, so we have enough room for 1. If I take care of that, we have enough room for 2 more here. So there'd be 5 pumps all the way across. And this is why ladders are great, because the ladders... Yep, and I completely forgot to raise that, so we have no spare water. Luckily, it's only a 5-day drought. So all of our water in here should be fine for the next 5 days. It'll be fine. It'll be fine. It's fine. It's fine. Oh man, those things finally grew up, so they're finally getting rid of them. So I'm going to need other things I need to do, little plans, small things that just will need to get done at some point. Oh, I didn't realize that somebody had actually destroyed that because I wasn't watching. So there was another reason why I wanted to get the observatory real quick, as soon as possible. I really, really want to place some zip lines. I mean, like, I really, really want to place some zip lines. But to be able to place some zip lines, I need a good place to actually put the stations. And I know that each zipline station can only go to a max of 2 points. So I'm going to need multiple stations or a hub in this city center to be able to put zip lines that go different places. So one of the things I was thinking was, like, if I kept some of this storage, I could place the zip lines on top of here. But another idea I had was taking this area and actually putting zipline stations up on here, so that way it clears a lot of this area, so it'll be able to zip line to other places and it'll clear it, which was why I decided to put these in. Now, granted, I lowered the priority on building those. It's just because there's other things that they can build a lot sooner. It's not that I don't have the wood or anything, but there's some other things, mostly power issues, that I really have to deal with. So we can demolish that. I can put another levee here. There, and there. I can demolish this. I'm trying my best not to get my beaver stranded. And I'm going to mark this one to be deleted because I don't feel like going through the whole rigmarole of getting a lumberjack flag just to have them cut down one birch tree. I just realized I am out of planks, and I had turned my lumber mills off because I had so many planks, and
You're going nowhere.
yeah. See, this is what I mean. I make so many silly mistakes. You know, it's one of those things where it's like I always feel like I make so many silly mistakes, things that like I shouldn't have done. I should have known better. Well, our wind is back. Our wind power is back, which is good. I had some other thoughts about some things I wanted to do. I need to delete this overhang. Now that gives me some planks back too, which is much needed. One day left on our drought. Our water is still at 1.6K. I mean, they haven't gotten to the bottom of that yet. So I think we're doing good. Our maple trees are getting there. They're getting there. Not there yet, but they're getting there. Okay, so they took down those trees. If there was one thing I wish you could do, I wish that you could rotate buildings after they've already been made. I kind of wish that that was a thing. So if I take this one and I make it for planks, we just don't have any planks, but we can fill that up with plank storage. Man, we need some power. This has only got one windmill, so we're not even generating enough power to actually get any science right now. But the drought has ended, and that means we're gonna have power. We're gonna be able to do stuff. We are gonna do some more stuff. Or at least we will as soon as this fills up. Oh yeah, I forgot. They could have built another one of those. Now, thinking about it, the best way to get across here would probably be to build some platforms, but I need planks for that. I need planks for anything I'm gonna build. Oh, I can turn off my wood workshop because I'm full on treated planks, or just about. I mean, I don't really need any treated planks for anything. Okay. So now if we start looking at this, yeah, all of this over here, Okay, we're actually getting some planks now. Yeah. Demolish that. Demolish this. It probably looks silly that I'm just doing all of this. But man, I have 2 beavers with nothing to do. What could they be doing? Like, we're not even hurting on water. Like, that's one of the things is like we're not hurting at all on water, which is nice. I mean, that's really, really nice. And now that I think about it, no, it does need another set. And if you're wondering why I put that all the way down there, it's because eventually I'm going to have to go in here and with a demolition crew and dynamite all that stuff out. That is exactly why I did it. Because it's going to have to happen at some point. And I would rather set some things in motion now than wait till later. But I am severely waiting on other things. We are going to we'll put grapes in this one and lemons in this one. And then, like, this is a lot of tedious things that I just don't want to set to do. You know, just, oh man, apparently we need more bad water. This one can't keep up. We need another bad water pump. I wasn't even thinking of that. We need another bad water pump. It's actually a little crazy. So we're going to set that as a priority because we're going to actually need that because, man, we're out of bad water. I'm like kind of shocked, actually. So if I was to put a triple platform there and there, I should probably be using my tools, but I think so I would need a double here. And yes, I'm thinking expansion if you're wondering what I'm doing. I am seriously thinking expansion. How to expand up here. We have all of this flat surface up here. And it's like, to me, there's so much potential to do stuff up here. Because I'm thinking, I want my industrial area up here. So all of my wood stuff, for sure. My woodworking, my lumber mills, all that stuff, I want it up here. And so the question's really going to become, how is that going to work? You know? But right now, we're low on wood. Or planks. We're low on planks. Should I build another? Oh, should I build another one? I just can't catch up with the planks. I can build another one. I can build another lumber mill, and then if I need to shut it down, I shut it down. Of course. Now I apparently don't have enough beavers. Which is crazy to think. I'm at 99 beavers and that's not enough. Oh, that's supposed to be water. I forgot to set them to water. Well, those should be done tomorrow. I got tons of power up here, which is good. Oh boy. So other than that, we've just got a whole bunch of other stuff going like normal. We're just we're waiting. We're like, it's a lot of waiting on resources now. Let's see. I've paused that. I can actually probably pause the grist mill right now, because I'm pretty sure we're maxed out on wheat flour. Because I know we're maxed out on bread. And I'm sure you're probably like, well, why don't you just get rid of the storage for the wheat flour or something like that, or stop making wheat? And my whole thing is like, as soon as I stop making them, I'll need them. Because that's the way this game works. Like, as soon as I stop producing something, I get so behind on it that it's like, why did you stop? Because eventually I'm just going to be like, oh, that was a terrible idea. Why did I do that? Like, really, why did I do that? Because that's what ends up happening. Let's be realistic about this. So, at least I only have one injured beaver. Oh, what do you know? 4.2K. I told you we'd make it there really quick. 4.2K science. Let's see. Then, you know what? I don't think we're going to build it, but we're definitely going to set it up. It's under paths and structures. So if I put a station here, the real question is going to be if I put a station here, and then where do I need to put a pylon to make sure I get to the other station? But I also need to, like, I'm being realistic, I also need to get these built so I can have the place for my station. So how about we turn this back to a regular priority? Because that one's going to be the first station, and then over here, it's going to be the second. What do you know? Our water towers are completely built. So we can start pumping more water in there. All right. And we still don't have anyone working that. I could take... there's a huge part of me that's like, man, I think it's almost time to get some bots. I quite honestly would have one completely full. Oh man, a bunch of beavers just died of old age. All right. I'm just going to pause this hauling post. Because I really, really want to get... still didn't get anybody in there. All right. And we're going to pause this builder's hut. And now I have 2 beavers without jobs. But I got an extra one producing planks. Oh, I can blow that up. Yeah. And now that I'm looking at it, I need to go there. So if this is 1, 2, 3, 4, that gives me enough room for a complete aqueduct there. So with those 2 beavers with nothing to do and 3 beavers injured and another drought approaching, I'm thinking we're going to kind of put this one at an end at this moment. Because, yeah, it feels like shenanigans. I want to call shenanigans right now. Excuse me. But, I mean, we did a lot this episode. This time, we got quite a bit done. And why haven't today? Is that cutting? No, that's cutting area. I guess it just... Oh, I'm full up on logs. Yep, I am quite full on logs. So, I mean, we are growing. I mean, look at us. We're at 79 beavers.
10 seconds later.
Oh, you know what? I feel silly because I completely forgot to destroy that. I completely forgot to get rid of that builder's hut. Yep. Because, you know, that was on me. Wondering why I'm like, it felt like I didn't have enough beavers. Yeah. Because I completely screwed that one up. I have 3 logs there and no storage. Let me get rid of this cutting area over here. Because I don't need this cutting area. But I am going to mark all these demolitions for resources because I need to see what this area looks like when it's cleaned up. And that's 4. Because I have an idea for something I want to do, but I know that part of it, it's just going to take forever. So if I get rid of those. I mean, I'm going to have to get rid of it all anyway because I'm just trying to get down there so I can get rid of this tree because it's in the way. Yes. I feel like I'm calling shenanigans on all of this landscaping that I'm doing because I have an idea for something that I want to do and I want to see if it's going to work. And that's pretty much what I am doing. I just want to see if this is going to work. And if it does, that'll be really cool. If it doesn't, then it doesn't. But it's going to be a huge work in progress. So I think I was going to end the episode like 5 minutes ago. And of course I did not. So I think with this drought getting ready to approach, we're going to end the episode here. Overlooking our brand new water towers. Maybe if I come from this way, we get to see all of it. Like the new water towers, what we added up here. I think that's a good view. So we're going to end it here. Yeah, we've got water. We're sustainable. We're completely sustainable. Food, water, lumber right now. So when we get into these, the next big project, because I have one in store, that's going to tax our resources. And I got a feeling we're going to start it and just let it run in the background because it's going to take a while and it's going to be a little tedious. But I think it'll be fun. So I'm glad you spent the time with me. And yes, this is still shorter than the first 8 episodes, I think. But I'm glad you took the time to watch, and I hope you stayed till the end and you're enjoying it. I enjoyed you doing this, and I really appreciate you. Remember to subscribe. Otherwise, you're at the mercy of the algorithm, whether you ever see me again. And I will catch you in the next video. Peace.